let your blessing pass to them.
Let's see, Cataclysm was when he got turned into a statue, and then he became an alive statue. At some point, I don't remember when that was. At some point, he became an alive statue, and Lord knows I can't tell you when that was. I can sell this now. Waxmaster Hax Blaster? Where's he at? Shawl of the Assembly. I guess that's a nice enough thing. Sure, why not? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure I am. It's good to make new friends in these days ahead. We'll need all the help we can get. The Ringing Deeps. None of you are gonna give me any sort of breadcrumb or... Oh, okay, I was about to say, like... Don't you jerk me around. Adelgon. Respetius, I'm glad our paths have crossed. Adelgon has been telling me about a cavern called Hallowfall. She's told me that people there are called the Arathi. I cannot imagine that they're related to the ancient human kingdom, but it can't be a coincidence. Adelgon's people had fruitful contact with them some time ago. Whatever happened, I hope to repair that relationship and gain their aid. Please meet me at the Hallowfall gate. Perhaps. With me, champion, to the gate. I may have lost my connection to the light, but you'd be the light of my life if you hit that sub button. Warband toy. I wonder what happens if I do this. Obviously, it would have to take me back to... Yeah, this Dalaran. Imagine if it just takes us straight to the crash site. That'd be kind of funny. In a messed up sort of way. No, it's still here. After all these years. See, they can't get rid of Dalaran, dude. It's impossible. I wonder where the Isle of Dorn portal is. Crystal Song Forest, Jade Forest, Zandalar, Oribos, Valdraken. So, is it downstairs maybe? I don't know. Let me quickly go here and turn this in. Yeah, people who chose not to get the Epic Edition, they're not going to be able to do any of this stuff until Monday, I think, at 4 p.m. or something. But the only reason I purchased it was because it was going to be $50 for me to buy the expansion pack. And $30 for me to get game time. So, for $10 more of the $80 it was going to cost me, I also got all this other crap. So, that's why I chose to do it. It wasn't because... You know, as I'm not a WoW content creator, it's too hard to break into the space. It's far too hard to be a WoW content creator just because... What, baby? What's the matter? Collect... Gertrude, baby, I can't see. Sit down. Collect 500 Storm Spirits by saying powerful creatures on the Dragon Isles. And what's the reward for this one, dude? Frenzied Storm Rider stuff, okay. Silver Storm Rider's attire. Oh, that's not too bad. Comes in deep... Gold, champion color, whatever that is. Silver. Deep is pretty cool. What's the matter, sweetie? Haunted Frostbrood Remains. First Eidolon's Soul Steel. Maybe we can solo some of this stuff now. No more licking. No. Stop that. Whatever. Hold on, not wormhole generator. Just wanted to turn that in. But yeah, if you were someone who's constantly subbed to the game and you only spent the $50, no more, Gertrude. No, that's enough. No more. You know I don't like you licking my hand all that much. No. I don't care. No. The Arathi should be interesting. Oh, this is the Hallowfall gate. Well, I mean, yes, obviously. There are quests here, too. Oh, man, what is it that you want from me, dude? Bring the Cinder Reserve to Cogwyn at Hallowfall Gate. Trade may have been restricted, but I'll calcify before I let my Cinder Reserve fall into the hands of these stripped screws or go up when some elemental looks at it funny. The inspectors are watching me, stranger, so I can't go fetch it myself, but they won't be paying any special attention to you. I left it behind the desk in my old office down below. Just don't get too close to the enforcer, or they'll confiscate any Cinder you're carrying and it'll be left with nothing to drink. Okay. It's like just when you think you're done with a zone. Free entombed earthen from their stone shells near Hallowfall Gate. When the magma transport pipe failed, our workers rushed down to begin repairs. The elementals caught us unaware, rising up and attacking with great gouts of lava. Fortunately, we earthen are made of stern stuff, and a little magma is hardly going to be the end of us. Unfortunately, the cooling magma has hardened into stone shells, entombing our repair crews where they stood. Smash their stony prisons and free my workers. Okay. Mag management. As if the pipe going down wasn't enough, a horde of magmatic elementals burst out when it failed. We can't risk sending anyone else down to attempt repairs while the area is overrun. But the magma is vital to powering the whole deeps. If you're capable, clear them out so we can get the magma flowing again. Kill risen magma and slag elementals. This is so boring, dude. Sampling steam. The effects of the magmatic buildup are clear to see, but what we still do not understand is the root cause. In order to determine it and prevent it in the future, I need samples of the volcanic gases you can see bursting from the ground. Fresh samples, very fresh. You're gonna have to stand in them as they erupt in order to gather what I need. Just when you think it's over, I have to do more. Constantly here, man. I'm just constantly here dealing with these random chores, dude. Been here too long. Or love you. I just saw a vent around here. Where was it? Oh, there you go. Very fresh. Oh, why does it have to launch me into the air? You know how long it takes for me to come back down? Too long. It's like not enough for you to check it, right? It's like, oh, you also got to stand on top of it, wait for it to shoot you up, and then land back down. You don't have a soul. Wow, okay. I need to go in here and get the dude's brew without being seen or whatever. As long as it doesn't fall off my back, it's not that big a deal. I still have to come down here and finish this. Oh yeah, it does if I get into combat.
Okay.
Would have been nice if I had just, been able to do this shit while also carrying the brew, but why do anything remotely convenient? Let me go finish these other chores first, dude. Oh my god, just get up. Get up. Ooh, almost didn't see that there. Uh-oh. Ooh. Close. Oh, no, this is the brew worth waiting for. Sojourner of the Ringing Deeps. Okay, cool. Thanks, dude. Thank you, Topsider. With our crew's return to work. Commendable job. We could do a little less examining in our work. Choose your... Oh, it's 5:15 gear, dude. 5:15. Well, it's fine. Speak with Anduin and Hallowfall. Yeah, sure. Oh, finally. Somewhere new. Somewhere that's green.
By the light, it shines as brightly as the sun.
Yeah, calm down, dude.
Those airships? But we're underground.
I mean, it doesn't stop them from flying around. Not to be a sarcastic D-bag, but just because they're airships doesn't mean they, there's air down here. We'll find out if the people of Hallowfall will stand with us as allies.
I hear the radiant song?
Or
Is it coming from that crystal?
you go the long way. I mean, you go the fast way. I'll go the long way down. Don't worry about me, sir. I'm much more interested in seeing the whole thing. This is the only time I'm gonna do this, so every other time is gonna be me trying to level as fast as I can, just because that's how I do things. But no need to rush. Let's enjoy it for a little bit, huh? Crystallized bismuth. I'm in the bismuth of mining bismuth. Very good. Very good. Shadowmire. Whoa. Huh. What's up with that? Probably World Quest related stuff, I would wager. I will say each biome we've been to is really different. I mean, with the exception of the dwarven earthen architecture that has kind of stayed. Lothar's Landing. Anduin Lothar. Storm Spirit. Cool. There's another thing I'll be slowly completing while doing other things. Oh, I see. Let me get it really quickly. I wonder if the buildings in Arathi Highlands were supposed to look like this. These was the old human kingdom of Erethdor, so I imagine the buildings would have looked like this It's hard to know because they didn't know what it looked like 20 years ago when the game first came out. So they could just say this is what it was meant to look like. You'd never know though. Emperor? What emperor you were? You guys have an emperor? I ain't heard of no emperor. My cousin Sophietta and I came to Hallowfall together as stalwarts. Since arriving, we both lived here in Dunal's kindness for years. But she left last year to follow her dreams of being one of our airship captains, or at least joining an airship crew. She's a strong person, but I don't know how she's doing. Especially without Innkeeper Valrin's sweet rolls. She can't get them at Lightspark, the Sky Academy. Will you take these to her and make sure she's doing alright? Sure. Empire? You guys have an empire down here and an emperor? A lot of shit has been going on. Delvers Call, Mycomancer Cavern. Spice help! Wait, what? Spice help? Spice help needed, Fungarians in the Mycomancer's caverns have been raiding spice crates bound for Laurel's Crossing. Someone needs to go into the caverns and push back the Fungarian menace. We pay well. Well, that's all I had to hear, dude. If I'm getting paid, then you're getting laid. I mean...
breached the Aegis wall, Farron.
The what now?
Darkness forced us back.
Oh, that's who that lady is. I just know her from the cutscene.
Kill us all, General. We'll never survive unless... I need a target. Quiet, Lamplighter. Outsiders are here. Who are you?
She just has to attach her shield directly. That's crazy. She's crazy. Her name is Farron. Lamplighter. Huh. I'll get you in a second, miss. Let me see what these other quests are. Got some pretty sweet armor there. Very Scarlet Crusade. Daryl Fane. I'm keeping my eye on you, outsider. Suspicious minds. Find 9 Salamander hearts in Rumshackle. The Arathi Empire is one founded on faith in both the Emperor and the Light. If my elder ever saw the sorts of things you practice, he would urge me to strike you down where you stand. It sounds about right. Still, my better half would urge me to be more welcoming, that we must rely on each other to survive here. I want to be a better man. For her. Some of the salamanders in Rumshackle have been bothering us. Kill them and bring me proof. For her? I assume this is the her you're referring to? One of a creature of darkness, always a creature of darkness. Uh-huh. Yeah, right, you are Judgy Jason. Oh yeah, wait, what? Why would you ask her that? Ask if she's an elf. Why would you... Ah, the ears. Legend says that when the Arathi first settled at our home, we were two people, humans and the High Elves who joined them to help teach magic. They built the foundations of the Arathi Empire together and became one. We have remained united ever since. I am not an elf, Raspatius. I'm an Arathi. Uh-huh. So what, half-elves is not a thing? Why don't you just call yourself a half-elf? For morale, please excuse my husband's rudeness. When we signed up for an expedition, we expected to be away from our families for a few years at worst. Stand up for 5 minutes here in a second. Instead, we settled here as we guard against the end, Renilash. Who knows when our watch will end? I've been stockpiling a cache of wine from our church vineyards to share with everyone when tensions got high. My hiding place, Rumshackle, has been overrun by creatures. Can you get the wine for me? Sure. So you got an empire down here, huh? You don't want to know what it looks like now, upworld, I mean. You've been down here too long. Care and feeding of the Imperial Lynx. Aside from our mastery of the sacred flame, an Arathi soldier's biggest advantage on the battlefield is their bonded Imperial Lynx. It is every soldier's duty to try and foster a bond with these magnificent creatures. Establish trust, spend time with your Lynx daily. Cats bond with specific people, so your presence must be a constant in their life. Proud creatures. A lynx will choose an Arathi to bond to. Allow them the space and opportunity to come to you. Consistent training. Begin with the simple commands and reward compliance with treats. Lynx love understrider hatchlings and enjoy chasing such treats before eating. Play is practice. A lynx learns the basics of warfare through play. Encourage your lynx by walking into their ambush or letting them pounce upon you. Remember to don your armor first. Command reinforcement. Pair commands with actions during play to create associations. Mock battles. Participate in staged battles to acclimate your lynx to the chaos of war. Diet. A diet rich in protein is essential. Large prey such as shalehorn is a lynx's preferred food, but they will happily gulp down hammerfish by the barrelful. Feeding schedule. Maintain a regular feeding schedule to establish routine and discipline. Grooming. Regularly brushing will help manage shedding and reinforce bonding. Remember to deposit the brushed fur in the reclamation bin so it can be reused as fiber. Tail movements. A flicking tail indicates irritation, while relaxed tail suggests contentment. Ears and whiskers. Forward-facing ears and whiskers signal curiosity. Flattened ears mean aggression. Purring. A sign of contentment, but can also indicate pain or some form of shadow curse. Be attentive to context. Remember, patience and respect are the cornerstones of training your Imperial Lynx. With time, your feline will not only be a mount, but a loyal companion in arms for the glory of the Empire. You got an Emperor and an Empire down here, huh, dude? You guys are very Scarlet Crusade-y. This place is cool for sure. Delver's Call, Skittering Breach. Call for any who can swing a sword or sling a spell. The Nerubians perform foul rituals in the shadow of our once beautiful Aegis Wall. Word is that a dark temple dedicated to their cursed gods rests beneath the ground. Someone must investigate this foul place and put an end to their schemes. Status report. Captain Trueflame. Status report. Locate the missing Arathi army scouting party. Airships give the Arathi army command of the skies, but roads are the lifeblood of empires. My scouts protect and light the passageways of Hallowfall for our citizens. One such patrol has been late to report their walk of the eastern road. Seek my missing scouts by the side of smoke or flame. Arathi soldiers know better than to linger in the dark. You just keep that cult-like behavior out of my face. So this goes... Oh, okay, so that's where all that goes. Okay. Well, listen, I gotta get up and stretch my legs and all that jazz. Lights Gambit Challenger. Interested in the game? Oh, what now? What the hell? Cursed magic! Alright, so give me a sec now. Not really eating, it's just break time. Break time. Oh, before we go any further down, let's see what quest is up here. Scout Weishelm. The man does not meet your gaze. Scout Weishelm does not meet your gaze. The man does not meet your gaze. Guard our ways, repel the dark, civilize this twisted land. All in the name of our empire. This is the mission of the Arathi army. A mission I can heed no longer. Look for a member of Weishelm's party. I'm afraid. I won't go back into the dark. Not after what I've seen. If Mayvest or any of the other companions survived, they must crave the mercy of a swift death, and I left them to that terror. Tell Captain Trueflame our scouts died in darkness, one and all. I won't go back into the darkness. I can't. Alright, dude. Magheart Orc Fury Warrior. Scout Mayvest. Oh, check it. You can get infested. Jump to get rid of the bugs. Mayvest's Compass. Turn to Scout Weishelm outside of Shadowmire. Scout Weishelm gazes into the flames of his campfire. Scout Weishelm clutches the compass tight and finally raises his gaze to regard you. Slay 12 bloat rot stingers or fungal infestors. The roads were meant to be lit, but the path was overgrown, the lanterns dark. Swarming, frothing, and reeking with rot. It all happened so fast. By the time we realized the danger, the beasts were upon us. The largest of them was huge and black as night. It is our duty to slay monsters and push back the darkness, but the thought of going back fills me with fear. I've lost my nerve, but you, outsider, can still make this right. Mow the masses. Cut down 8 foul nectar fronds. Mayvest and I broke away from the others and fled, their screams left in our wake. Foul muck smothered our lanterns and we stumbled in the dark through knee-high waters. I heard a splash like she had tripped and fallen in, but I couldn't bring myself to look back. Only later did I find the tiny bite marks on my ankles. Be warned, there's something in the water. I took notice of fronds growing from the pools. Swarming insects feast on their sickly nectar. Destroy these plants and starve the beasts. Oh, girl. Empire, you say? I wasn't aware that there was an empire. Not any empire we recognize, sir. Yeah, there must be a world quest tied to this area or something. I've seen a couple of 80 dudes here already. You can kind of cheat the system if you have some form of water walking. That's kind of cool. Because you don't technically go under the water. You're on top of the water. Oh, sorry. I'm targeting the wrong person. Silly me. Yeah, that's done. You know, I thought I saw some flying dudes around here somewhere. Wait here a second, Uncle. Oh, check it. There's little ones right there. Finally! When you stepped boldly into the mire, I felt the trickle of my courage return. I mustn't let you brave this darkness alone. Oh, yeah? I mean, I already did all the work, dude. You're alive. Praise the sacred flame. Scout Weishelm gives you an approving nod and finds a grim smile. In the dark, even the plants want us dead. What grows in the dark, slay fallow barb. We are told never to walk in the darkness, to carry light wherever we go. The thought of returning this way filled me with dread. But your courage shines with splendor, Raspatius. At your side, my way is lit. No more hiding. The beast clad in black chitin, the one that killed my friends, dies in that cave. I am with you. Alright, let's go, dude. We'll get vengeance. The beast makes its lair in that cave. I am with you, Raspatius. Yes. You know, I'm from Hallowfall, so we're kind of like brothers or something, I don't know. Just abandoning me like that, brother? We're kind of like brothers. Oh, how do I get there? Ah. Be right with you, dude. Give me a sec. Hell yeah. Hold on a second. By the light, what death magic is this? Thank you for guiding me to make this right, Raspatius. Let us return to Dunel's kindness. Yes. Let us do that thing that you just said. Yeah, sorry you had to see the darkness within. I am a Death Knight. By all that is holy. I see. With the light of the road extinguished, you were blind to the ambush. These monstrosities will not cease until Hallowfall is snuffed out. Wayshelm told me everything. A debt of gratitude is owed to you and to the scouts who gave their life for the Empire. What grows in the dark? Permission to speak, Captain? Be at ease, soldier. Speak freely. Better yet, go get some rest. Thank you, Captain. I have need to visit the veneration grounds if you'll allow it. Granted. Take your time and return once you're ready. You're still needed here, after all. Aye, Captain. My captain, my captain. Soft as an evening breeze, you held me in your arms as the wind rushed through the trees. Alright, now what were you talking about, Farron? Friendly outsiders are not common in Hallowfall, only enemies emerging from the shadow. But you seem comfortable in the light, despite how unusual you may appear. I would welcome you, were you not in the midst of a crisis. Many in Hallowfall will call you outsider. I'd call you friend. I'd also ask for your help. If you're no stranger to combat, desperate times forge strong friendships. General Steelstrike ordered the army to fall back from the Nerubian onslaught. In doing so, she abandoned a lamplighter and many troops in the darkness. I may not be able to save them on my own, but with your help I may succeed. If you're willing, ride with me or meet me there. Just once.
Lamplighter of Hallowfall. I have a relief cart prepped for the wall. Will you join me?
Anduin. I'm an adventurer, exploring Kazalgar with my friend.
He's the son of the former king of Stormwind. What was that?
That crystal.
Star. We call it a star. Beladar, the Emperor's vision of holy light.
A vision of light. Deep under the ground.
You know, you guys have been down here too damn long.
Expedition of the Arathi Empire.
Empire?
We followed our Emperor's sacred vision across the sea to fight in Renalash, the final battle between light and dark. As we crossed the sea, we were caught in a storm. The fleet was enveloped in golden radiance. In a flash, our entire armada was transported down here.
You've been down here fighting the Nerubians ever since?
I was just a child. The only child when we were marooned. The Nerubians have never ceased their hostility.
How did you lose your arm? Wow, you're right up front with that question.
They crawl up from their kingdom seeking a fight and try to drag us down into the darkness. Steelstrike's army does well beneath Beladar's light. Those bugs are good at extinguishing hope. We Lamplighters had trained to charge into the darkness. We save those who are lost and keep the Dawn Towers lit. We're here. Great Chiron! You're alive!
Farron, your courage acquits you well, young lamplighter.
He's, well, he looks like a blood elf because he's got the golden eyes, but who knows? Outsider! The Nerubians took us by surprise. The army went into retreat when the wall was breached. I've been keeping them away from this tower, but I could certainly use your help. Is that you, Cam Clark? Who are you? I served the Empire for many years before coming to Hallowfall as a warden in our military. When we first arrived in Hallowfall, I volunteered to lead a group in scouting the land. We found what areas were defensible, what was overrun by Nerubians and the Kobis, and laid a foundation for the defense of Mereldar. I found my calling late in life, bound to a star of prophecy in an unlikely land beneath the ground, and I would see all those that walk in the light of the sacred flame survive another day. It sounds like Cam Clark. Tell me about the Lamplighters. It's not easy to face darkness. You know is dangerous. That's even more true in a cave. And we Lamplighters are the ones who brave the darkness to make sure Arathi Dawntowners are lit and people are safe. Dawn Towers, sorry. We frequently have strong disagreements with the military, but we're free to do what we believe we must. And we're few in number, to be sure, and our willingness to face the darkness in spite of our fears is seen as unusual. But when a Lamplighter arrives, the Arathi's hopes grow brighter. It's good to have new allies here. Together we have much better chances of protecting this tower. The Nerubians have overwhelmed us. If we're going to have any chance against them, we need to destroy the burrows they're using to come under the wall. If you can handle that, we'll survey the field from the top of the wall and meet you there. So destroy 6 Nerubian burrows. Maybe it's not him. Why don't you leave this place, Farron? Well, it's hard to see destruction here, knowing well that the wall has served us for so long. Hard to think about the spiders who died defending it, soldiers who died defending it, and those that will die because we don't have the defensive advantage. Why don't you leave this place? Hallowfall is a holy place. Here we guard the Emperor's vision, Beladar. It is our faith in the sacred flame which prevents it from shifting forever into shadow. Igniting hope. Gather 5 shattered remnants and use them to empower the Aegis key flame. One Dawn Tower has fallen, but a faint glimmer of hope remains with the smaller key flame atop the wall. The shattered remnants needed to sustain that light were taken by the Nerubians. Gather the remnants from the Nerubians you slay and help ignite a beacon of hope. I'm pretty sure it is Cam Clark. I know I keep going back and forth. It sounds a lot like him. I love Cam Clark. He's the voice of the male blood elf. And he was the voice of Malagos. Originally the voice of Malagos. He's Kratos Arion from Tales of Symphonia. Will Renard from Tales of Legendia. He was one of the Kanidas in Akira. I don't know if I saw the one where he voiced him. He has a very distinct voice. Very nice and husky and nice to listen to. Aha, there it is. Whoa. Weeping Bismuth. Cool. What am I doing? I'm killing the Nerubians and stuff. "26-second poison, dude. What is this crap? Vanilla?" It ticks for a lot, too. The power of a crystalline gathering node could counter it. Crystalline gathering node? What's that? Ankahet Whisper. What did that do? You move quickly in the cold darkness that covers you, increases your haste by 50% and damage taken by 50%. Ooh. Dude, but 50% haste feels so much better. You have no idea. You can feel that 50% haste buff. My word. I'm out of range. This guy's just sort of not paying attention, man. What are you doing? This is an active war zone. Aegis Keyflame empowered. Oh, okay. How many of these am I supposed to... Come on, dude. I'll be a coward now. Having to use blinding sleet on these dudes? Where's your honor? I mean, I guess he is lagging out. Can't blame him. I'm just too hot. But you're a Frost Death Knight. Quiet. It's a curse that deals nature damage, huh? Crazy. There's a ringing in my ears. Who's talking about me? You really got me. What do I turn this into first? I guess we'll find out. Excellent, Ras. If we didn't have to worry about the Nerubians stabbing us in the back, we can deal with those pouring through below. An empowered keyflame will be a great help. With the light of the flame, I see hope that will drive the Nerubians back. Okay. The only good spider. Respetius, if we don't stem the tide of the Nerubians climbing up to us, nothing else will matter. Their numbers are just too great. We need to delay their onslaught to buy the people of Hallowfall time to prepare. The wall still serves as a very effective choke point. Do what you can to thin their numbers. Okay, so it looks like the main story is leading us over this way. Good people died here today, a lot of them. Every Arathi soldier carries a tinderbox. It represents their devotion to the sacred flame. Many use it as a focus to bring forth the flame's light. In the dark places beyond the light of Beladar, the sacred flame brings hope. With the Nerubians' attack, we can't recover the bodies, so we must retrieve the symbols to venerate their sacrifice, then use this torch to burn their bodies. It's the best funeral we can offer. Recover 6 Arathi tinderboxes from fallen soldiers and burn their bodies. Okay. Yeah, okay, I mean, you could do it. I mean, I know that you have kind of a handicap, but, what if I wasn't here? Huh? I guess you're lucky I am. Yeah, it definitely feels like such a waste for me to have used that, but I need to get rid of my runic power. This is the fastest way to do it. Whoa. Oh, dude, we got us another Anka-Het Whisper. This stuff is crazy. Like, your attack speed is, like, so freaking fast with 50% haste. 72% haste. That's insane. Oh, man, it feels good, though. It's too bad that, like, it's not like this all the time. I think I may have taken a wrong turn at Albuquerque. The bodies are over here somewhere. Oops, I went in the wrong direction, but that's cool. There's a body right there. Hey, why didn't that one count? Her. Okay. Her. Our lit his body on fire. Rare elite, huh? Shay now. $541 crit haste. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, look, there's a person who's using a horseman. Help! This is a good start. There are still many more Nerubians coming from below, but we must turn our attention to those already inside Hallowfall.
We are a light in the...
Have you recovered their tinder boxes? Ding 80, by the way. Every life deserves to be remembered in the sacred flame. Thank you. We helped to honor the sacrifice.
That these were true Arathi. holding onto hope in the very heart of shadow. We carry the flame.
They seek the light of the sacred flame now. Come, their killers still live.
Yeah, that's definitely Cam Clark. I'm so glad that they asked him to come back. It's critical with so many Nerubians pouring through the Aegis Wall that we defend our airship's dock to 10 years' descent. The Nerubians have always outnumbered us, but our fleet allows us to concentrate our defenders where they are attacking, as well as allowing us to bombard them from the safety of the skies. If we lose our armada, our hopes fade dramatically. Meet us there when you can.
In my heart.
Look, those Nerubians are fleeing.
Not fleeing. Advancing. They mean to destroy our air docks.
Okay. So that's all the way down there. To 10 years ascent, huh? Priory of the Sacred Flame. The Arathi capital in Hallowfall. Huh. I do wonder if it's going to send us up here at all, but like it's not even that big of a deal because I'm already level 80. Cast speed is reduced, reduces the cooldown of Lichborn and Raised Dead. Well, I don't know, man. It seems like none of these are good options. The fact that this thing is 78 makes me think that that's what level they intended for you to be when you got here. Maybe 76, although that's a little low, maybe? I don't know. You'd have to get 4 levels from somewhere else. Okay, so there's a road over here. I guess we'll see.